Hi guys, how's everybody doing? Happy Halloween! So Sunday is Halloween. Kids will be out trick-or-treating. You got your candy bowls ready, guys. I live out in the country. I won't have any kids coming to my door because there's like 4 houses on my street. Everybody has quite a few acres out here, so we don't get any kids, unfortunately. I really miss that. But I usually go to my daughter that lives with me now. I used to go to her house because she lived in a neighborhood, and we would walk around with the kids, let them go trick or treating, or one of us would stay at her home and give out candy. But her husband's gone, ex-husband. He's working out of town, so we might still go to his house. We may invade on his house anyway. He wouldn't mind. He'll let us. I talk to him every day. He's like my son, so I speak with him every single day, just about. I love him so much. Okay, so I hope you guys are doing well. I have been super busy. I mean, super busy. I've been doing readings, tons of readings every day. Also healings. If anybody would like a healing or a reading or anything, just reach out to me and we'll schedule it. My husband went to the doctor and got his stitches taken out. This is so funny, y'all. So he kept telling me, look, my appointment's on Wednesday. Are you going to clear your Wednesday afternoon and take me to the doctor? And I kept telling him, yes, I will. I'll have, because I've been really busy. I've been stuck in the bedroom here doing readings. And he's just like, are you going to clear your schedule? I'm like, yes, don't worry. And I had made the appointment, so I knew it was on the 26th at 10:40 in the morning. I made it myself. And he kept saying it was Wednesday. But if y'all note, the 26th was on Tuesday. Yeah. But he got me confused because he kept saying it was Wednesday, and I wasn't really paying attention to the date, so I was thinking I'm taking him to the doctor on Wednesday. Tuesday morning rolls around, and he had a hard night. Sometimes he just has a hard time sleeping, and he had a hard time sleeping, and he was still asleep at almost 9:30, and I was like, oh my gosh, is he going to wake up and get out of that room so I can get to work? I need him to get out of here, get up. I was drinking my second cup of coffee, and all of a sudden he runs out to the kitchen and he says, we have to be to the doctor's office in 1 hour. And I'm like, what? I'm still in my pajamas. And I'm like, what? And he goes, yeah, today's the 26th. It's not tomorrow, it's today. They sent him a confirmation phone call confirming his appointment. He had just listened to it, and I was like, oh my God. So we had to get ready real quick. We live about 25 minutes away from the doctor's office, but we made it in plenty of time. And of course, once we got there, they made us wait 1 hour. So it doesn't matter what time you get there, you got to wait an hour. So we were fine. They took his stitches out and they removed the block. He had a block that he had with his sling, and she said, you don't have to use that block anymore. So he's happy about that. He was tired of it. He'd been taking it off anyway. So it was fine. So he's good. He's only gone to one physical therapy, but I've been, helping him with therapy, and he's been doing it every day. He stupidly tried to move his arm up and down yesterday when I was doing readings. I don't know why. And now his arm's really sore and hurting. So, yeah. He had a torn bicep tendon, and I thought when she released it that she tacked it back here, but no, she didn't. She said she released it and just let it go. It's weird. It sounds really weird, but she said it's just a release and they don't tack it back. I don't know. I said, isn't that going to make his bicep weak? And she said no. But his muscle already looks like it's dropped down. So I don't know. They don't discuss these things with you. They just do them. So anyway, he said, I was trying to lift my arm up and now his arm is like stabbing in pain. I'm like, well, you're not supposed to do that till I think you're at 10 weeks. They tell you not to start doing, lifting up movements. I read all about it. I said, you're not there. Can you believe, you guys, Monday it'll be 3 weeks he had his surgery. Time flies. It just goes by like that. Anyway, that's what we're doing in our life. Of course, it's just lots of fun. Lots of fun. But he's doing very well. Thank you guys so much for all your prayers and concerns and well wishes. I really appreciate it, and they really do help. Okay, so Biden is gone to the G20 summit. And he was trying to get all this stuff passed, and we heard him talking yesterday. Gosh, I don't know. It's frustrating, isn't it, to listen to, like, Democrats are not cohesive. They're not like the Republicans. Republicans, they're on board with whatever. So I don't know, that sword cuts both ways. You don't want everybody to just, be of one mind and tell everybody what to do. Like, they're like, follow Trump to the ends of the earth. And that's what the Republicans are doing. They're very cohesive together, and they stick together on whatever. Democrats, no, they're not like that. They do not stick together. We love Biden. We want, him to move forward. We want him to be successful, But will they stick together and get anything passed? Oh my God. It's very, very frustrating. This Senator Sinema, she had the audacity to wear a blue jean vest. Did y'all see that on TV? No denim is allowed. Nobody called her out for it. It's so funny. I mean, there's just so much going on there, so much. So that nobody's calling her out for anything, I guess. But on the other hand, maybe, where her constituents maybe have that point of view. I don't know. Is she actually getting support for her views from her constituents? That's what I'm thinking. I'm wondering, I'm going to take a look at that in a minute. But anyway, did y'all see Biden is in France today with Macron? And they looked very chummy and very happy together. They looked, like old buddies, basically, And did you see Biden? He said it, he said it to everybody that they made a mistake, they handled, what is it, that's the submarine deal, clumsy. They were clumsy, the way they handled it, because he thought they already knew. So, somebody didn't tell somebody something, and he thought they already knew, and he made it, an announcement, and it was a surprise to Macron. So anyway, it looks like they patched everything up. It looks good. They look like old buddies now. And it's so nice to see a president that has honesty and integrity, and to a fault. And now they're saying, just because, Biden's agenda hasn't been passed yet and everything, that his poll numbers are going down, or that because of our exit from Afghanistan, and we shouldn't have exited Afghanistan. That was Trump's negotiation. He's the one that said we were going to exit. Biden extended it as much as he could, till the Taliban were chasing us out of Afghanistan, So he was following through what Trump had started, but now he's getting the blame for it. And they say his poll numbers are all down because of our withdrawal was, maybe it was clumsy too, from Afghanistan. So I'm going to take a look at that. I'm going to take a look at his poll numbers. And, nobody polled me. Did anybody ask you guys what you thought? I mean, who are they polling? Who are they polling, really? Because I've never been asked. Nobody's ever called me. Nobody's asked me to do a poll or anything. So I don't really know where they get those numbers from. So they're saying that his poll numbers are way down. But I want to know, how Manchin's poll numbers are. What about Sinema? How her poll numbers are. They say hers are down too, and I can understand that. That's, I think everybody's aggravated with her. Everybody is. I'm aggravated with her. I don't know what her deal is, It looks like to me that she's just trying to get a lot of attention. This lady just wants attention, eyes on her, because she wouldn't even, tell her own constituents what she wants. What is she holding out for? What is she bargaining about, And now, because of Manchin, it looks like a central piece of Biden's plan is going to be totally thrown out, The family leave plan. All the countries that are at the G20 have all these things that we're trying to move forward and get past. They have family leave and everything. All those countries do except for ours. If you go and Google it, what's the best countries to live in? United States ain't up there anymore, y'all. It's not up there. It's so sad. We're just kind of like going down a little bit. But I'm going to take a look at Biden here. See, after this summit, how his poll numbers are going to look. How people really feel about him. That's what I want to know. How do people really feel about him? Because that, they're saying his poll numbers are going to reflect what's going to happen in Virginia when, people go vote in Virginia for the governor. It's going to be a reflection of Biden. Really? In my mind, look, you guys, if you're a Democrat and you don't like what's going on, if you want to get legislation through, if you want to get Biden's plan through, we need more Democrats. We need more blue, not less. That doesn't make any sense. Why would that hurt us? All these things that they're doing, Sinema and Manchin, means we need more Democrats, in the Senate and in the House, and take it over so we don't have all this bull. We just need more. I think there's the next 22. I think they said there's 24 seats that will be up for re-election. So it's possible we could do that. Now, to me, I think it would just put more fire under a Democrat to make sure we get all the people in there that we need so we can get all this passed. Because we cannot rely on Senator Sinema, and we can't rely on Manchin. Definitely, we can't rely on them. But Manchin comes from a place where it's a Republican territory, so he is saying that he's even saying he may change, to be an independent. Well, thanks a lot, right? Okay, so I'm gonna get the cards laid out and see how Biden is doing. According to Spirit, how he's doing, how it looks. And you guys, it's so dry here. Look at my hair. Look how straight it is. This is, remember how curly it sometimes looks? It is so dry that my hair is just straight as can be. But it feels good. The windows are open. It's so nice. The temperature is beautiful. The only bad thing is this 125-pound dog that I have, if the window is open, he will just push right through the screen, and he's tore up 2 screens. Yesterday, he went through this bedroom window here. I went to the grocery store, and I forgot that window was open, and it's a good little drop down, but he's a big dog, and he went right through it. The good news is he didn't tear the screen. He just popped it out, so I was able to put it back in without having to rescreen it. And the other dog is smaller. She's 45 pounds, and she was like, don't think I'm going to go. Even the cat didn't follow him out. I'm so glad. Everybody was still in the house except for him. And he's been getting out. He's been doing that lately. And he won't come home until his mama, my daughter, comes home and gets him. I'll see him out around the house. We have 3.5 acres here. He won't come close enough to me to grab him. He's such a little brat. So it's been a lot of fun here. But he wants to go out. It's beautiful weather, and he wants to go out too. I'm dropping all the cards. Okay, let's take a look at Biden. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a look at Biden. We'll take a look at how Manchin's doing, what's going on with him, and Sinema. So I'll lay out all the cards for that, okay? All right. So let's see how Biden's doing. I think he's doing just fine, but we'll see what Spirit has to say. This is the Strength card. So he's strong, he's doing a good job. people are seeing him as strong, courageous, and doing a good job so far. He's a strong man. He's a strong president. Not afraid to say when, hey, made a little mistakey. The Magician card, so there's a lot of strong belief that he's going to be able to get this job done. That's what the Magician is, right? Like, we don't know how he's going to get it done, but he's really working hard with all the Democrats, including Sinema and Manchin, and he's going to get this done. We all have faith in him, so that's good. That's what I'm getting. The sentiment is here. That we still expect him to be able to do his job, so it's good. It looks very, very good. The Hanged Man is next. So the Hanged Man is, it's taken longer than expected, but we all understand and know why, right? And another thing about Biden is really, really good about, he has compassion for others, and he knows how legislation works and everything, and he's trying to work with everybody. He tries to see everybody's perspective from, all different views. So he's taking that into consideration big time. I think he's been very kind about it. Can you imagine if somebody was opposing what Trump wanted? Can you imagine if a Republican was opposing any legislation that Trump had wanted to go through? Can you imagine what he would be saying about them? He would be tearing them apart. So Biden has shown a lot of restraint. He really has. The last card is Nine of Wands. So Biden has taken a beating. That's what it shows here. He's taken a beating from his own party. It's not that he's doing anything wrong. He's doing everything right, but it's just taken longer than we had hoped. But the worst is over, you guys. The worst is over. We're into the final, few yards of this, so it's really good. There's a few more bumps to get past. That's what this is showing. So it's been difficult and bumpy, and it's almost over. Few more blips, and it'll be done. So he's going to get this agenda passed, but it's sure been hard. Yeah, he's taken a few hits along the way, definitely. But it looks good. And people, like us Democrats, we still, believe in our president. And that's what this is reflecting, that we know that he's taken a beating because of his own party. Thank you, Manchin and Sinema. If they would have, let this pass through before he even left, it should have been weeks ago. His poll numbers would be so fantastic. I don't know why they would be down, just because, he's negotiating with them. Okay, so let's take a look at Joe Manchin. Ace of Pentacles. So, this was an opportunity for him, and he saw it. He had leverage over everybody, so he was just kind of pulling his weight, getting what he wanted, It's not good, it's not nice, but that's what senators do, and he just found the opportunity to do that, and that's what he's doing. Yeah. We don't like it. Four of Wands. But it's going to have a happy ending. It really is. We're all going to be happy and celebrating. It's going to turn out well for everybody. So it's going to turn out good, probably good for him too, but we're going to be happy with it. That's what's important. Knight of Wands. So I don't know if he's going to really be happy about it or not. So this Knight of Wands kind of makes me feel like Manchin is getting a little cranky and hot-tempered about what's going on. So I feel like he's mad about something. Now I thought he's been treated very fairly with our president and all, but it seems like he's a little bit mad. Man, they've made so many concessions for him. I don't know why he has any room to be mad, but I feel like he's angry about it. And this is Five of Swords. This is defeat and loss. So I don't know. Maybe that, the last thing I heard, said was that the Family Leave Act, that Manchin wanted to get rid of that, but I feel like this is hurting him. All this publicity he's getting, not wanting families to be paid for leave and all that. Not, like I said, we're the only modern country that doesn't have that, that's at that G20, this is hurting him. So he might back down from that, or he may not get his way on that. They may leave that in there. I thought they were going to take it out. I don't know. I haven't heard anything about it today. Been doing readings, but it's possible that he's not going to get his way on that. He's going to be defeated. So that's good. I hope so. He's going to be defeated on that. So there's something going on there he's unhappy about, and he's getting defeated on. Good. I'm glad to see that. Okay, so let's take a look at Sinema. Sinema. Six of Swords. Everyone wishes she would just go away. Honestly, she's making a difficult situation even worse, and they just wish she would go away. I wish she would go away. Nine of Swords. She's stressing out everybody. That's what this is. This is stress. What she has done, she's not communicated, or had a press conference or anything and say what she's working on, what she wants, what's her holdout for, anything. She has stressed out the whole country, all the Democrats anyway. Of course, the Republicans probably love her, but people are really sick of her. She's just, making people lose their mind. It's an oh my God moment. You know what I mean? That's what this is. She's just like worrying everybody to death. She really is. The Moon card. This is that illusion delusion card. So to me, this means, Arizona thought they were electing somebody that represented them, and she is not. She is not who they thought they elected. You know what I mean? She's not representing the people, the Democrats of Arizona. She's not. That's what this means. So her true self is being shown now. Now you guys know what you got. Hopefully you'll correct that situation at the next election. I know you can't recall a senator, can you? Can you? Y'all recall her? I don't know. I don't really remember. I told y'all I wasn't going to do any more political readings, but oh my gosh, this got my blood boiling. I had to do it. Okay, so the last card on Sinema is Two of Wands. So this is about choices, When you see the Two of Wands, it's about a choice. So Arizona, I think they are starting to realize they've made a bad choice, and they are going to make new choices in the future. So hopefully they will choose more wisely and vet their senators a little bit better. I feel like everyone's done with her. They really are. And like I said, probably the Republicans are just loving her, but, we're just looking at her poll numbers, and I think they're really down, and they're deciding that maybe she wasn't the right choice for the job. So they'll be making some different choices, I'm sure. Okay, well, that will be very interesting if she gets reelected. Because right now, they're regretting their choices that they've made for her, definitely. Okay, you guys, I hope y'all are all doing well and you have a very happy Halloween. Thank you for tuning in with me. I really appreciate it. I love you guys so much. I love hearing from y'all. I love listening to your well wishes and your stories. And I hope y'all have a happy Halloween. Eat lots of candy, but not too much, but plenty. I was listening to something on TV, and they were saying, I was telling my daughter this, that, those little, I call them peanut butter kisses. They're those orange and black candies that come out. My daughter called them Mary Jane. It's like a Mary Jane. They're like on the bottom of the list for Halloween candy. Like nobody likes them. I love those things. That's the only time of the year you can get those, so you have to eat a few of them. My daughter said that her boys already at school, through their band, they already went trick-or-treating last night. All the cars lined up and let the teenagers trick-or-treat because they're teenagers now. And she says they have a ton of candy. So I'm looking forward to a few peanut butter kisses. You can get everything else almost any time, but there. That's what I'm looking forward to. A couple of them anyway, right? I can break my diet on Halloween. Why not? Break your diet on Halloween. Okay, guys. So if you'd like to get a reading with me, just look down below. I'll leave my email. If you'd like a healing session, I can put you on my schedule. I don't charge for that, and I'm happy to do it. I love you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being a part of my day. I appreciate it. I'll talk to y'all again soon. Bye for now.